didn't really think about going live and being so precedent, right? There we go. There we go. So this video really fast wanted to talk about something that was really important. So I'm live here on YouTube, and then I'm live here on Facebook. And I wanted to talk about why it's so important to grow your business locally. I think it's so beneficial to your business to do the right things and the right steps that you need to take so your business is not only busy locally now, but in the future. And as you grow your business and you're in this industry, how dominant you can be a force. Just this week, doing junk removal, being in this community of Dallas, Texas. I want to talk about the jobs that I had. So on Monday, we weren't that busy. We made about $450, and on Tuesday, we made about $400. But on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday were the biggest paydays that I've had in a while. It's been not in a while, I'm sorry, just in a row, right? So on Wednesday, we did a house clean out in Dallas for $1,500. On Thursday, we had a huge estate sale clean out. This is an estate sale. This lady decided to really honestly sell her home, and the weird thing about it is that she sold her home for about $6.4 million. $6.4 million. And we decided to turn around and charge this lady $2,800 for the clean out of her home. She was easily going to pay me that much, right? She could have paid me any dollar. But I wanted to also be fair with the lady. I wanted to be fair with her. She paid me $2,800, and that was Thursday. So I'm thinking Friday, I'm gonna relax. Saturday, I will relax. Well, I'm gonna tell you, things don't get any, they don't get worse, they get a lot better. On Friday, I had already booked another job on Friday for a customer that was local. So Wednesday's $1,500 job, Friday's $2,800 job, Thursday's $2,800, and then Friday I landed a $2,000 job, another $2,000 job that was local, a really easy house clean out. The lady was from another state. Apparently her mother passed away, so she needed it cleaned out. We get there, we clean it out. I join up with another junk removal company, and he comes out and he does it too. So right after that one, Saturday, I did a $1,000 job by myself, and then turned around and flipped for a $500 job, and then even picked up a fridge for $45. So just doing those numbers, I think the week is like $8,900, something like that. I'm not sure what it was, but think about that. How all these jobs were locally in Dallas. My headquarters in Dallas. Of course, I'm located in Dallas, so my headquarters is in Dallas. Wednesday's $1,500 job was in Dallas. Thursday's $2,800 job was in Dallas, and Friday's $2,000 job was in Dallas, and then the $1,500 that I made today were in Dallas, Texas. So you combine all those jobs, and Mondays, Tuesdays, I don't really remember where they were. Maybe they were in Fort Worth or Dallas. But growing your business locally is so important. When I started this business 15 years ago, that's one thing that I wanted to center my business around. I figured if I conquered Dallas, which is one of the biggest cities, it's one of the biggest cities in the U.S. But imagine in the Dallas to Fort Worth and all the cities in between, there's over 9 million people. 9 million people, and it's just growing because you see everybody from Silicon Valley, everybody in the California area, kind of commuting their way here because of taxes and because of business taxes, state taxes, federal, all that stuff is so expensive in California that they're living here. Why? Because there is business here. There is no taxes on business. The business is booming. The economic value of Texas is so strong for companies. So they're bringing not only their companies over here, they're bringing families over here, and those families are moving, and then they're calling people like me to go and do junk removals at their home, right? If you take, they call it the Texas Triangle. Texas Triangle is, the DFW area, San Antonio, Austin, and Houston. And in all those three cities, there's over 22 million people. The economic value is a little over like $3.5 trillion. That little sector those four big cities actually do. And can you imagine they're leading the #1 state, which is California. Now, in economic standards, I think California has like 4 trillion in economic value. They're bringing those big old companies are moving over to our cities here in Texas. And the value that it brings to junk removal, I mean, is incredible, because they're bringing not only business, but bringing families and bringing so much money into this area. So you got to realize what's going on here in the Texas and in this area, right? But think about this. If people come out there and I've been getting a lot of flack lately on these, message boards and everything about how other states are, how other junk removal businesses are doing so good. I'm going to tell you something, guys. I'm sorry, but just in standard monetization, standard economic climate, Texas is #1, right? Okay, I just want you to let you know, and this is compared to New York, Texas is still #1, right? When it comes to how states perform across the United States, we are growing at an enormous rate. From 2020 to 2023, our economic evaluation has grown over 39%. It's incredible how big the DFW area is. I heard some statistics. One of my realtor friends told me the other day that it seems like there's a family moving from California or New York into the DFW every single day. Like every day there's, hundreds of families moving. And I'm like, whoa, dude, that's crazy. But let's talk about this. How did I manage to get those jobs? Because I think it's really important that how would you manage? Well, I was Googling a while ago, and I want to be sure everybody knows that. If you type in on the Google bar, you type in Hoarder Homes Dallas, I come up on the first page of Google. My website comes up on the first page of Google. And Hoarder Homes is a huge business for me, huge business. And if you type in something like, what was it? Oh, what was the other one? I think the other one was eviction cleanouts Dallas. I'm on the first page of Google, right? As a matter of fact, generative AI is something that Google's really testing right now. And it even has a picture of me when the generative AI comes up, and it's the first time I've ever seen this, but it says, Dallas, Texas has many hoarder cleanup services, including, and it says maids to match, DFW hoarding cleanups, 866 number, which is crazy. And then it has JunkGuys, so I'm on third on that thing. But then you scroll down, I'm not sponsored or anything. My name's on the first page of Google, it says Hoarder Homes. Why? Because I wanted to designate and be sure that hoarder homes and eviction cleanouts were a part of my business that I did not want to move out. So I really dedicated a lot of time. I really dedicated a lot of strong SEO, organic traffic to just that little area of my business, okay? So what are things that you can do? What are things that newcomers can do? Or what are things like people like Alex, people that are watching this video right now, what are things y'all can do? Well, I made a list really fast. I typed it out and sent me an email, right? Because I'm in a hurry. I'm going to watch the Cowboy game in a few minutes and stuff. And I made a list how I can grow, or anybody can grow their business locally, okay? There's so many things that you can do by using Google My Business, taking advantage of that. For instance, one thing I would do is when I first started out, I was always writing blogs. I was always writing blogs about junk removal. And when it comes to online business, writing blogs is so important. So I used eBlogger. eBlogger is owned by Google. eBlogger is so old, I use it almost every other day, man. I use it in a 7-day span. I use it 4 times. And you could look up my eBlogger. I think it's JunkGuysdfw. I don't even know where it's at. I don't know if anybody looks at it, but I'm gonna tell you, it's a part of Google. It's like they're not their right hand. It's like they're not even their left hand. It's like the right toe, right? You know what I mean? Not a lot of people use it, but for Google, it's really important that people are using their application. So I always write a blog about Junk Guys, or if I don't write a blog, you know what I do? I throw a video in the blog and they accept it, so I just check it. be sure that you're in the local directories, right, or the local free business listings. Be sure you're there, and be sure you're attending a lot of local networking events. Now, I don't do anything like that. I do not do any network events, but I know that one time I went and got a coffee at a coffee shop, and J-Dog, who is one of the worst businesses you can fucking work for. I mean, J-Dog is A1 trash. Okay, I just want to say that. J-Dog Junk Removal, which they can't even hang with the junk guys. I don't know who they are. But they were sitting there and they were creating a network event. That's how bad their business was, that they were giving away free coffee and donuts to apartment people, which is like such a huge part of my business. And I've never done anything like that. But you know what I do? When they call, I show up. So that's really important. Another thing is offer promotions or discounts to local companies. Another thing that I never have done, but I know from other junk removal companies that offering a small discount to local businesses or local customers is really, really important, okay? Or maybe just promoting like a loyalty program, something like that. I guess that will work for you. I create a loyalty program as a discount to my customers who are repeat customers to my job. So if I know you, you've called me out plenty of times, I just give you a discount straight up. I don't tell you I'm giving you a discount. You just know I'm giving you a discount. And be sure you're on the local listings. By the way, really side note, be sure you're in the local listings when it comes to like Google My Business. Be sure you're on Google overall organic, which is just impossible to get onto these days, because I know a lot of local companies, especially companies like in Frisco and Allen, who always are trying to get in the #1 spot. They're just not going to get there, right? I know a lot of companies that work so hard to get organically, but they think that Google My Business is the only person in the party, and it's not true. There's so many other ways to get on the first page of Google. It doesn't have to just be Google My Business. You can verify your account on Yelp. Don't buy their ads. It's just trash. You can get on Thumbtack. Don't buy their ads. It's trash. Bing local is so strong. Google local is strong. Just being sure that you're on those platforms and you're constantly adding information to those, of course, updating your Google My Business, posting about it. Okay, it's so important to any business that you do something like that. Online business is so powerful for me. Here's another thing. A lot of people use those street signs out there. Something I don't do and I never have done in my life, but I know my friends. I know Austin, JunkGuys Austin, Vince, the owner of JunkGuys Austin. He used those signs and he said, "Dude, I'm addicted to them. The city pulls them up all the time, but man, I get so busy. I'll put them down Friday evening, it goes through the weekend, and by Monday they're gone." And I'm like, what? So he says, "Man, I get so much business off of them, bro. I got SEO, I got organic, I spent a couple of $100 on this, and then boom, boom, boom." And I'm like, huh? So it works for him, but overall, if you don't have a right program in your junk removal service, if you're not doing business right, and you're just, focusing on other things, you got to hire the right people. You got to have the right management. You got to have the right tools to even be successful locally in your business. Don't go out there and just, "Oh, hey, I've done this shit, man. They're going to be fucking calling me all the time." That's not how it works. It doesn't work that way. You have to do so many things so you can grow your business local. You can do the things. Mastering social media marketing is so important to any kind of business. And so many people buy ads, and you're gonna buy ads. Don't buy ads in another city. Do them locally. I have no idea how it works, but I know that it's important. Growing your email list is important too. Getting involved in the community, shit like that. I guess advertising small. Listen, you know what? As a matter of fact, I don't do that stuff, so I'm not even gonna tell you to do that. So don't do that. But knowing your business locally is important. Knowing the city that you're in. And when I got here 15 years ago and I started doing this and started promoting videos and teaching people, and I paved the way for so many companies out there, especially companies in Allen, Texas, that I helped out, and people reached out to me and helped me out. I'm going to tell you something. One thing I told them is conquer your area first, which was Dallas for me, and then grow and expand your business from those core things. And it's worked for me. Now I'm in Dallas, I'm in Frisco, I'm in Denton, Texas, and we're expanding a new Junk Guys in Allen, Texas. In the next couple of weeks, we're going to open up a Junk Guys Allen, and it's going to be such a cool experience to just know that there's people out there. And my son, which is in Frisco, and Allen's the city right next to him, is going to be managing that place. But not only managing, we're going to set up a Google My Business. We're going to blow out an awesome website to that area. And I think it's going to be such a good business step that we're taking to just grow in this area. Listen, I'm not trying to conquer this area. I don't have to. But it's good that we're expanding into this area because this is what we know. This is what we know. Junk Guys knows this. You know, we're not promoting ads, buying ads. We're not going to do that. And I'm not saying promoting. We're not going to buy ads or anything. We don't have to do that. You do not have to do that to stay in business. I will tell you that much. Anyway, guys, I hope this helps anybody out that's looking for local business. You know, something that I used to do locally all the time is, you know, use Craigslist. I use Craigslist to build my business, and to this day, I always have used Craigslist. And I don't use it anymore, but I know that using Craigslist does help your business out. I will tell you that. All right, guys. Don't forget, I also have the Junk Removal Summit, okay? So I launched the Junk Removal Summit. It's going to be a huge event. It's an extravaganza of branding, of marketing. It's going to be extravaganza and have some of the best company out there, man. I'm going to tell you something. I've had over maybe 75 companies reach out to me, and get ready. People want to spend the $150, and then you have people. I want to make myself clear on this. There are so many people when you try, and this event. One thing I want to clarify is that this event is $150 a ticket, and a lot of people say you pay what you get for. And you know what I say? If you want to pay more, I don't give a fuck. Pay more, okay? If you want to pay more. Pay more. That's totally up to you. So here's what I'm going to do, and I want to do this the right way. I want to set up two ways you can pay. Well, two prices that you can pay. If you think $150 is so cheap, I'm going to leave a tab up there. So I'm going to match JunkCon 2022's pricing. So if you want to pay $7.99 for the ticket, you're welcome to. If you want to be a fucking idiot, they call it a fucking idiot, right? If you want to pay $7.99 for your ticket, you are welcome to, man. Dude, go ahead and do it. But if you want to be like Alex Villanueva, if you don't want to be like anybody else out there, like that has common sense and know what the value of $1 is, right? I'm going to leave a tab so you can pay $150 because I am really hoping that everybody pays $150. But again, if you want to be a complete fucking idiot and want to pay the $7.99, dude, I welcome that all day. Bro, so here's who can pay the $7.99. There's a person called Honey, Russ Berry, Jonathan. If they want to pay that $7.99, I'm welcome to. If y'all want to be complete idiots and do that, that's totally up to you. Because, you know, I put this out there so the summit can help people out. They can come out, we can have a good time, we can get to know each other, but ultimately learn from somebody that's been doing this for 15 years. Actually, at the end of this month, it will be 16 years. I have been doing junk removal for 16 years. I've stayed in business without a government loan. I did not get a COVID fund loan. I did not get a bank loan. I never borrowed money from anybody. And if you want to prove it that I've done it, then go ahead. I'm right here. But I'm so confident I've never got a loan. So I don't have to prove it to anybody, guys. I'm telling you, I've been an entrepreneur in junk removal for over 15 years without anybody letting me have any money to start this business, okay? I've been successful in this business. You can do it too, and I'm gonna show you how to do that at the 2024 Junk Removal Summit, Dallas, Texas. I'm gonna have preach, brother. And you know what? Me, Brandon, Jamon, and DTX, Junkaholics, we are in another route in our life that we're gonna change our industry, and hopefully in the next couple of months, we're not gonna make an announcement, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm taking all of us to the promised land. And you know what I'm saying, Brandon? Brandon, you know what I'm saying? Lionheart, that's what I'm talking about, because we are gonna expand our business so faster. Guys, we are uniting as a group. We got some special announcements. You know, you would think announcing that I have a new headquarters is one thing. Announcing that I just opened up junkguysdfw.com, right? Go check that out, by the way. Announcing that I just opened up JunkGuys Rio Grande Valley.com. Go check that out too, that badass website. Announcing that we're doing the Junk Removal Summit 2024. Dude, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing that we have. We are helping people out. We're going to grow this business bigger. Guys, we have something planned out in the next couple of months, maybe a month, maybe 2 months. I'm not sure. An announcement that's going to make our go. Buck, what did he do? So the summit is not the biggest announcement. We're doing something else. We're uniting. Man, we're working in talks right now. We're uniting our business. We're uniting. We're doing something that's going to blow people away that you're just going to go, what did these motherfuckers do? That's going to make your jaws just drop, bruh. You know what I mean, bruh? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So anyway, guys, 2 tabs. We're going to have a $7.99 tab, and we're going to have a $150 tab. And the $7.99, if you want to pay that, that is awesome. You're stupid as fuck if you want to pay that. If you want to have some kind of common sense, if you want to pay that $150 to the Junk Removal Summit, do it. It's coming up in the next few days, maybe next week. We're going to have the website up and running, and we're going to let people sign up, and you can pay your registration fee for $150 to come to the Junk Removal Summit. So, Alex, which one are you going to pay, bro? You want to pay the $7.99? Brandon, which one are you going to pay? The $7.99? Which one are we going to pay? Are we down? Who wants to pay it, dude? Who's going to pay the $7.99? I don't. Who's going to pay? Because I can't wait to spend that money like on new pants, new shoes, Air Force Ones. Is it going to be you, Alex, or $6.50 on tip on that $7.99? Okay, cool, yeah. So Alex is going to do it. He's going to spend $7.99 and then tip me $6.50. That's sweet, dude. Looking forward to it, bro. Boom. Me and Alex, we like this. Like this, bro. Brandon ain't said nothing. Brandon don't want to donate. He don't want to buy it. What's going on, Brandon? You know what I mean? I don't know. All I know is that we're spending a lot of money on this thing. We're going to have caviar. We're going to have Taylor Swift. We are going to have, I heard Kanye's going to come by, you know. Oh, there it is, right there. Right there. Brandon's going to quadruple it, so he's going to pay 8 times 4, $3,200 to come to the, bam, that's what I'm talking about. Bam, bam. So guys, looking forward, Dallas, Texas, 2024 Junk Removal Summit. I hope to see everyone there, and that's the way to grow your business locally. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye, guys. And on the Facebook group, guys, I just want to tell everybody thanks for staying tuned.